And I'm back after a much needed week off from building. I'm happy to be back building again, and this was definitely was needed for me because I was getting to the point where all I wanted to do was stare at this thing and not actually work. And if I kept going down that path, I will never get this thing finished. But I'm back working, and I'm glad I took that week off because I had a lot of little tiny things I had to get done, and I managed to get most of it done. There's just still a few small things, and I would have had them done if I didn't get started on the body. But so here's what I've done. Okay, I primed the floors, the frame, and some of the interior. That was actually last week, but I just didn't want to take and do an update. I said, hey, I primed this stuff, you know. Come on. But I wanted to make sure that was done and got good dry because I have a lot of sanding and filling and stuff to do. So there's basically it's just a guide coat. The firewall, did a couple little fill-in pieces here this week. I recessed the brake booster. I kind of like that look. And anything you see, like a street rod or a street machine or something like that, you tend to see me do that a lot on these cars. The inner fenders, because this is going to be setting lower, I narrowed the front frame rails, and so I had to, each frame rail is like maybe a millimeter and a half, so I actually had to move the fenders in, and I also moved them up a little bit to help, take in account for the lower stance. I hinged the trunk. I was going to do the inner webbing of the trunk and stuff, but I decided to just do like a more of a street machine look and do a upholstered trunk lid. I did make the hinges. They're not glued on yet. Originally I was going to go with a different hinge style, but the brass I was using is a bit thin, and I can thicken it up, but it's just more work, and these things are so simple to do. So I just went ahead with the old tube and wire hinge, and they work fine. The reason they're not glued on yet, I still have a lot of work around the doors and stuff to do. Working with this kit like I am now, I've realized there's a lot of issues with this kit, and I'm not complaining, okay? I love them. It's the challenges that I like, and being a 60s tooling, it's expected. And one of the things I've noticed today for the first time was the rockers are not the same height. This side over here was lower, and I was trying to figure out why. The floors were above the door line and even with the other side, and until I realized, hey, get the thing out and measure it. And so they were off. And same thing with the A pillars here for the windshield. This was too narrow, and this side actually had, I think, what would have been part of the vent window frame. Now, why they left it here and not over here, I don't know. Why it wasn't on the door. I mean, both vent windows are on the doors, but this is just, I just have no clue why. It's kind of strange. But yeah, that's pretty much updates I've done. I think I'm going to make some changes on this too. I was going to do a pro touring, but guys, I'm running out of time, and there's still a lot of work if I want to do pro touring. So what I'm going to do is more of a street machine look. The Revell 32 has some nice tires on it, big and littles. I think I might go Steely's. This is for a Pro Street on 55 Cameo, but kind of gives you an idea what this looks like. And then I have these nice little baby moons right here to go in there. If I don't do that, the rims will be painted black, just in case you guys don't know. If I don't do that, then I will probably use the rims out of the 32 to go with them. I mean, they will look good. I just don't know which one yet. And the color is going to be changed. Originally, I had it planned for Electron Blue Pearl. It's a duplicate color. That's how this thing got its name, the Electron Blue Legacy. Or Electron Legacy, I think it was. Uh, Now I'm gonna think more of a traditional color, and I have some. I think I'm gonna go keep it this blue, keep it blue, but go like an XF8 Tamiya. That'll be nice blue for it with a white top and back. Definitely do that if I go with the Steelies. If I go with the other ones, I may do them that color, or completely change the color altogether. It might end up being like a red or something like that. I don't know. But it's coming. I have confidence I'll have this finished in time. But you can see some of the work I had to do. Had to fill the, like I said, fill the rocker in each door. I had to fill in on the bottom, a little bit on the front, on the other door. It's just really, I don't know whether it's the molds just being old or what, but it's okay. So yeah, this is my update for this week, and I'll see you next Sunday, if not sooner.